for some Rock'em Sock'em. In this corner, it's Alan Nuckman, and in this corner, Scott Shellady. Our pro traders are coming together at CME Group for Traders Unplugged. Round number one, guys, class crunch. The high and low end restaurants are doing okay, but mid-range such as Darden's, Olive Garden, and Red Lobster are suffering. Is that stock a buy or a sell?
Well, from a technical standpoint, I don't go to these restaurants, so I can't tell you. Yes, they're suffering with the middle class not having that discretionary income that they had.
That's awesome.
But from a technical standpoint, lean on 44 on Darden. There's a lot more upside here, about a 35% target higher up above. We've been trading in this range for 3.5 years. A breakout sends this stock running to the upside.
The schism between rich and poor has only grown greater under this current administration.
You gotta eat.
And it's going to be even more. Now, a good example
Free
is the fact
breadsticks.
that you haven't been to those restaurants because you're in the 1%. The 99% of us go to those restaurants. And I can tell you what, it's only going to get worse. That stock is not a buy. The 99% are not going to have as much going forward. The schism is going to grow. And so, no, so I'm not buying that stock because, you're a great example. You start off by saying, I've never been there.
Reward to risk.
I've never been there.
I live in a major city. I go to better restaurants than that.
And there you go. Well, I don't.
Topic number two, storm signs. This has been a quiet market. What does that mean for investors?
Well, it means that the central bank's been there giving the constant drip of morphine, hoping for some growth around the corner. I don't think we're going to see any volatility or any volumes come back to the market until the central bank's out of there. So it doesn't mean anything to investors except for this. It's lulling them to sleep to think that there's no more risk left in the market when there's actually at least the same or even more. So I'm saying be careful. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. There's just as much risk today than there was 5 years ago.
48 days without having a 1% move in the broad market. We've had a 0.25% range on both Friday and Monday. That hadn't been done in 7 years. We had it 2 days back to back. So yeah, people are getting a little bit complacent, but it's all about risk control. The market's going to continue to go up until it doesn't. So let's watch how it reacts, not how it acts. Every time it sells off, it comes back.
What's the difference between reacts and acts?
Well, the action, we want to see how it reacts to the action. That's what's important.
We'll cover that next
and the
week.
market comes back, makes new highs each and every time. So far.
Topic number three, talk is cheap. Goldman Sachs is out with a list of cheap stocks. What are the favorite names on your list?
Well, they had a list of 15. I kind of like them all because they're nice valuations, believe it or not.
Of course you would.
So you can pick, I got a 10% winner. I'm looking for International Paper to move 10%. I'm looking for Ford to move 20%. And I'm looking for Whirlpool to move 30%. So you pick your rate.
Let's just rewind for a second and think about why Goldman Sachs came out with them as cheap stocks. It's because they bought them cheaper. So more lambs to the slaughter, more lemmings over the cliff. Alan's leading the way. They want you to take them off their hands.
Is there always got to be conspiracy?
Yes, there has to be. So they want you to take them off their hands. If you have to choose, I'd go with those two car ones, Ford and GM, and I also like Aetna. But at the end of the day, I'm not buying anything that Goldman Sachs is telling me it's cheap. He can be the first lemming over the cliff and the first lamb to the slaughter.
For your bonus round question today, it has to do with Bob Dylan's Rolling Stone lyrics. How much did those lyrics fetch? 2 million, 3 million, or 5 million?
Let's go with the big number, 5 million.
I'll go with 5.
The answer was $2 million.
There we go. That's the last time I'm going with Alan.
Like a Rolling Stone.
You should have known better.
Yeah, right.
You should know better.
We are rolling out of here for today. Thanks for being on the show, guys.
Thank you.
First Business continues right after this.